What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to discuss if Rick Flag will return in the Peacemaker show. So I want to make this very clear up front, right, so that I don't spoil anything for anybody. I am going to be talking about spoilers for the Suicide Squad, so make sure if you guys don't care, obviously you can still watch, or make sure you guys watch it before we talk about it, because we got to talk about both these characters and things that happen or don't happen to them in the movie, okay? So spoilers coming in 3, 2, 1. All right, so I think the odds are rather good. Now, the question you could say is, well, Alex, that's odd because Rick Flag's dead. You're right. I think one of the now Christy told me this. I didn't look this up on my own, so let me know, what's right, what's wrong. I mean, she said that she saw somewhere that it said like the show is gonna focus very much on Peacemaker's like internal struggle with basically what he did, and in terms of fighting for justice, whatever that means, and things like that. I think that's a pretty solid bet to make, even if that was a made up leak or a made up rumor. I think that's a pretty solid bet, right? Because that's kind of his character. I will say these are two of the better characters that were in the movie. I really do think so. Flag being from the original movie, I thought he was one of the stronger characters in the original movie, and now being in this one, I thought he was again pretty darn solid. I didn't like the movie, I'd say overall, but I really did enjoy these two characters. But he's dead. Peacemaker, while he should be dead, he's not dead, right? So the show should be a sequel, and I would imagine it is going to be. I would say, to answer my own question, right, will Flag be in it? I would say yes, and I would say that he would be in it through flashbacks / hauntings. Okay, that's and I guess hauntings even in the way of like a voice in your head. That's kind of honestly how I would imagine it. I think one of the things the movie, like my favorite probably sequence in the Suicide Squad probably is their fight, and even like the ending of the fight with the shock on Peacemaker's face, which I didn't really understand it that much, and maybe they can go more into it because like Bloodsport is the one that had the connection with Flag. Like they were friends in the military, right? So like they knew each other. Now, okay, well, Peacemaker maybe learns to kind of like the guy throughout their mission, but they don't really interact that much. They don't talk that much. But he does seem genuinely like, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to kill you, but I didn't have a choice. And that's correct. It's kill or be killed in that situation. One of them's going to win, one of them's not. Even though I really don't think the fight should have maybe escalated that far, right? They can maybe talk it out. But a couple things there, again, like his reaction was pretty like saddened, right? He didn't want to do it. Flag, what I really liked, saying at the very end, like when he said like Peacemaker, like what a joke. I love that. I thought it was a great line. I thought that was a great delivery of the line. Really good. I could imagine something like that coming through. Now, again, what I guess to bring in, personal bias of what I didn't necessarily love about it is he did seem genuinely saddened that he had to do it, but then right after, he literally just got over it, it seemed, and was like willing to kill Ratcatcher immediately, right? But again, not really wanting to, saying like, sorry, kid, even to the point where she was going to give him the pad, but she just said like, why do you have to kill? And he said, he needs to be thorough or whatever he said. It's like, again, the show, I hope, really will delve more into it, and we can start to kind of make him more than... He's not a one-dimensional character, but kind of make him more than one. And I think Flag is going to be, should be, maybe will be, whatever quotes you want to use. I think he could be a big part of that. I do. I think I'm not talking like Joker from like Batman Arkham Knight, right, where he's like physically there. He's like taunting you the whole time. He's in your head, but you project him and you see him, and again, he's like doing things. I don't know if you necessarily get that, but I could imagine seeing that sequence again, or hearing. I feel like that line's powerful. I do it like Peacemaker, like the idea, and that's true, right? Peacemaker, and they harp on that throughout the movie, which I do like, right? Peacemaker, like you'll do anything for peace, but you'll never achieve. He even said like he'll slaughter as many people as possible in the name of peace, but it's like you'll never really get there, and that's kind of like. That's a really big issue that I love. I like that kind of internal struggle almost, but that's not really conveyed in the movie. So again, I hope that it is in the show. But I think Flag could be a big part of that, because I do think that line of Peacemaker, like the name is a joke. It doesn't mean anything. You're just using it. You're hiding behind it. That kind of idea, I think if you're going to play on his struggle to maybe overcome it, I think Rick Flag could be a big part. Obviously, you can't bring him back from the dead. he made the point to stab him in the heart, which clearly would stop bleeding, whereas for Peacemaker, he just got shot through the throat, bled out. The building completely collapsed. There's no way he was actually alive, but they did it anyway because they felt like it. They're not going to bring Rick Flag back, which sucks, but I mean, you have to have consequences and you have to have those kind of powerful moments. And I did think that was a powerful moment, but I could see him coming back in a flashback. I could see his voice coming back. I also do, by the way, think Bloodsport makes a lot of sense to return as well, maybe like a season finale kind of thing. Maybe we can make, if you guys like this video, maybe we can make another video on Bloodsport. But I think Flag is more of a risky discussion, right? Like, will he, won't he? You have a, I would say a pretty good, I feel like saying yes, my answer, is more of a risky thing because I think the easy answer would probably just be like no, but we'll have to see. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure if you haven't already, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you guys want to follow me in any of my social media accounts, Twitter, second channel, I have a second YouTube channel. We have Patreon and YouTube memberships. All of that stuff is in the description below. All the links are there if you guys want to check them out. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.